Cześć, witajcie, z tej strony Siwa. Rozpoczynamy drugi odcinek Alana Wake'a. Będziemy rozwiązywać śledztwo, tak? Jakiegoś tutaj makabrycznego zabójstwa. Nagrywamy odcineczek od razu po poprzednim, także niestety jeszcze nie widzę waszych komentarzy.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though.
Okej, co my tutaj mamy? Zbadaj zblokowaną ścieżkę.
Tracks. Barefoot.
Jakieś
Nightingales?
ślady.
They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Okej, mamy jakąś kartkę. Czy coś jeszcze?
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the
the
words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here, someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept,
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page.
Strony maszynopisu można czytać w miejscu pamięci sagi, tak?
We found a page in the woods.
Okej.
A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Włożyli mu coś do klatki piersiowej, okej. Ślady stóp biegnące spod głazu. Prawdopodobnie ofiara, okej. Tu nam pasuje. Drop się urywa. Myślę, że też tutaj.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Czy coś jeszcze? Tu się dzieje więcej niż teraz dostrzegam. Muszę wrócić do miasta i przeprowadzić prawidłowe oględziny zwłok.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Okej, czyli mamy tutaj wszystkie poszlaki zbadane. Maszynopis. Okej. Myślę tutaj, że możecie sobie po prostu przeczytać, pauzując filmik. My lecimy dalej.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Okej, lecimy. Pewnie do miasta teraz, tak?
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
Okej, możemy przyspieszyć ten fragment. Nie trzeba się przebiec.
You made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Okej, będzie nas prowadził jakimś skrótem.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Okej, lecimy.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Mamy tutaj jakąś wieżę nadawczą. A więc skoro nas tutaj nie kieruje... A, są jakieś znajdźki? Zobaczmy.
Is that a
O,
kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books. But he really hates the movies.
okej, czyli jak gdzieś zabrniemy przypadkiem, to i tak możemy odnaleźć jakąś historię. Oj, nie to. Fragmenty maszynopisu mogą być używane do lepszenia broni w miejscu umysłu. Aha, okej. Czyli mamy tutaj dwa fragmenty na aktualnie zebrane, ale mamy tutaj, musimy troszeczkę więcej tego zebrać. Dobra, czyli opłaca się gdzieś tam w bok czasem zboczyć.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Coś tam niedopracowane mieli. Nie wskoczył normalnie. A my lecimy dalej, okej. Dobra, odciął się. No, czyli mamy jeszcze jakieś tutaj problemy, jeżeli chodzi o inteligencję. Gdzie nas kolega prowadzi? A tutaj? W te boki?
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Tak, mamy znowu jakąś znajdźkę. Okej. Ale tutaj akurat są jakieś takie ogólne informacje. My sprawdzimy jeszcze to przejście. Czy gdzieś nas zaprowadzi? Czy ślepa uliczka? Okej, po prostu zaskoczymy. Czyli nic tutaj nie ma.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
No już wracam, już wracam. Lecimy do auta.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Mamy jeszcze tutaj coś do sprawdzenia?
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
Okej, tutaj wchodziliśmy. A czy jeśli wejdziemy w takie boczne ścieżki, czy coś nam się pojawi? Chyba...
I need to go back.
O,
Got a
mamy,
case to solve.
mamy niewidzialną ścianę. Okej, to wracamy w takim razie. Kontynuować fabułę.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Okej. Jaki mamy cel? Przeszukać świadków w restauracji. A tu jeszcze nie mamy dostępnej mapy. Okej. Są jakieś informacje? Nie. Wchodzimy.
So sleepy. Just a few more days. Good to see you.
Możemy tutaj z kimś porozmawiać?
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
O nie, chyba źle weszłam.
Enjoy your day.
Chyba nie tutaj nas powinno ponieść. Nawet na pewno.
Hey there. Hi.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Don't know, don't care. How much have you had? Not enough. That's how much. Never enough.
Oh dear. You.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
Okej, idziemy przesłuchiwać świadków, tak?
Can't believe that happened.
Maszyna grająca. Oj. Nie to kliknęło.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
Okej, mamy jakąś
What
głowę.
makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found her. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Okej, czyli przesłuchaliśmy pierwszych świadków.
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth.
Dobrze, jeszcze tutaj odnośnie kultu drzewa.
What are the bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
Okej. Fajne jest to miejsce umysłu. O, możemy też tak tutaj przeskakiwać, żeby po prostu nie chodzić. Tylko pytanie właśnie, czy takie rzeczy jak tutaj... A, mamy do tego dostęp, czy nie?
My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic.
Okej.
I need the necklace Tammy found. It's evidence.
Aha, że mamy dostęp do mapy z miejsca umysłu. Tylko tak, my tutaj nie mamy na razie dostępu. Jak to tutaj mi krzyczy? Oni?
You can go
Jeszcze
ahead,
ktoś.
Anderson. We'll be here.
A jeszcze ktoś jest w restauracji, dobra. Kogoś przegapiłam. Ale kogo? O,
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that from me.
chciała sobie zatrzymać łańcuszek.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me. I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl? She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember. How do you know I have a daughter? Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time. No. You're mistaking me for someone else. If you say so.
Okej, czyli zaczynają się dziać tutaj jakieś dziwne rzeczy najwidoczniej. Mamy wszystko
All set?
przeszukane.
My guys have
Lecimy
Nightingale at the
do
morgue if
szeryfa.
you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
A mamy chyba tutaj mapę.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls
Świetnie.
Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
I'll be right with you, sir.
Yep. Just here to pay my ticket. Whenever you're ready to take my money.
Nie możemy wchodzić w jakieś pomieszczenia, w których nas nie przeprowadzili. Udaj się do sali kostnicy. Lecimy za
So
chłopakami
we
w
share a
takim
morgue with the
razie.
funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking. Okay. Let's take a look at outpatient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. Aha. They did leave something inside his chest. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Okej. Może przeskoczymy w ten sposób. Mamy tutaj poszczególne sprawy. Sprawy punktów zainteresowania obejmują informacje na temat przedmiotów zebranych przez Sagę. Czyli mamy tutaj kolejną sprawę.
Another message.
A, to są te poszlaki takie gdzieś tam przypadkiem, gdzie je zebrałam. Czyli niekoniecznie musiałam to mieć, tak? W notatce napisałam, no, siedzimy w tym razem, bohaterko. O co tu chodzi? Kto to tu zostawił? Okej. I wracamy do naszej poprzedniej sprawy. Walkerowie opisali wielu napastników w maskach jeleni, którzy coś intonowali i rozcinali jakiegoś faceta nożami. Damy to do profilu zabójcy.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
Okej. Myślę, że na dzisiaj to wszystko. Dalszą część sprawy i rozwiązania na pewno tutaj rozpatrzymy sobie w kolejnym odcinku. Także dziękuję Wam bardzo. Lajkujcie, subskrybujcie, komentujcie i do zobaczenia w kolejnym odcinku.